Hola, hola, familia Facebook. What's for lunch? Remove this. This is a thing that holds my glasses. I've had a busy day. We have a full house. I gotta wash my hands. I woke up really early and Hola, Ana, ¿cómo estás? I woke up really early and I was listening to a video on YouTube, Bob Proctor, and he's talking about how to have a positive attitude, because what we think about is what we will become in the future. And he's talking about vision and most of all having a positive attitude, and it gave me some insight because we see a lot of me da mucho gusto que están bien por ahí en tu casa, Ana. Hoy esta mañana tuvimos escuela. Aquí están mis nietos y tuvieron que hacer escuela por la computadora, y me acordé de cuando yo estaba creciendo. Tuve la fortuna de que mi abuela vivía con nosotros, y mi abuela era muy estricta. Ella nació en los últimos de los 1800 y tuve la gracia de tenerla hasta los 15 años. Pero era la que se quedaba conmigo en casa mientras mi mamá iba a trabajar y me ponía a estudiar. Íbamos a la tienda del Walgreens en ese entonces. Cuando yo estaba creciendo, íbamos a la tienda del Walgreens y había unos libros que vende la marca Highlights. Vendían unos libros y tenían palabras y matemáticas, y siempre me compraba esos. Y todavía los venden. Comienzan del grado kinder, primero, segundo y así hasta arriba. Y luego me sacaba el diccionario y me ponía a que sacara palabras de ahí y las apuntara las palabras y el definition de las palabras. Pero eso me ayudó mucho porque me creció mi vocabulario. Mi vocabulario me creció mucho haciendo esa práctica diario. Me ayudó mucho en la escuela. Cuando comencé a aprender a hablar en inglés, porque yo no hablé inglés hasta el primer grado de la escuela. Yo hablaba puro español, porque es lo que se hablaba en la casa, puro español. Y luego cuando entré a la escuela es cuando hablé el inglés. Hi Betty, hi Craig, thanks for joining me on this live. This live I'm making albondiga soup for lunch because there's school's closed and we are hanging around, and when you're hanging around, you get a hearty appetite. And so I'm gonna make albondiga soup. It's high in protein, it's delicious, it's simple, and my friend Ruth, my best friend Ruth, who lives in Texas, asked me to go live with this. So she's my coach and mentor too. She pushes me beyond my comfort zone for my own good, and believe me, that has helped so much. So hi Caroline, hope you're all doing well. Hope all your family's doing well. Thanks for joining me on this live. So on here, I've already washed my hands, but on here I have a little bit over a pound of ground beef. It's getting dark because I bought it the other day and I hadn't made it. So it's a ground beef, and then I'm going to add in here, I have garlic powder, salt, and pepper. So I'm just going to pour that in there. It's already pre-measured. I'm going to add a can of tomato in here, and I'm going to add one tomato that's already chopped, and some cilantro that's roughly chopped. Just going to add all that mixture in there. And I'm going to add some green chile in there. And also I have in some cheesecloth some cilantro seeds that I'm just going to put in the water that I have boiling. Cilantro seeds and peppercorn, and then I'm also going to add a bay leaf, and then one of these chile de árbol. So I'm going to mix this, give it a rough mix. Who else on here likes albóndigas? I love all kinds of soups. What's your favorite soup? Drop me a comment. I'm drinking my water. I already had my celery juice this morning. Like at 3:30 I was up and I couldn't fall back asleep, so I put YouTube on. I was listening to Bob Proctor, who's also one of my virtual mentors, and he has a lot of information on there. I did his program, Thinking into Results, and it's a phenomenal program. And pretty much it teaches you how to think instead of what you think, and it teaches you how to do goal setting, vision, why people say the things they do, why people say the things they say and do the things they do. It's a phenomenal program, and I did it online with my friend Melissa and her husband Tony, and also my friend who's also here on Facebook, who continues to teach that program. So anyway, Bob Proctor is one of my virtual mentors, and whenever I have some downtime, I go on YouTube and listen to his stuff. I'm currently reading his book, You Were Born Rich. It's faith-based, and he talks about paying yourself first when you, very interesting concept. So I have some flour here, and I'm going to add that to it's 8 tablespoons or half a cup of flour. I'm going to add that to my mixture so that I can get some meatballs out of that. And this is for my friend Ruth. When she was here visiting from Texas, I made her this dish, and she absolutely loved it. I love this, and then I love cocido. Cocido's one of those soups that has all the veggies in it. And it's packed with flavor. So I'm adding this a little bit at a time. My favorite color is green. This was a gift to me, and I like this because it has this little spout right there. But it turns with me as I mix my meat mixture. So what's your favorite soup? ¿Qué son sus sopas? Hi, Ruth. ¿Qué son sus sopas favoritas? Yes, I'll send you the written recipe. We did online schooling this morning. I had my second session of online schooling for the grandkids. Of course, they're all on elementary, so English would be my favorite subject. Math today, I don't do so well. So this is almost all mixed in. But thank God for technology, and I feel for the teachers today who have to send these lesson plans, and the parents, because it's something we're not used to. But thank God for technology that we can do video chats, Caldo de queso, yes, that's one of my favorites too. That caldo de queso, for those of you who don't know, is a soup. It's a cheese soup, but it's made with green chili, and some people add potatoes and cheese. So, but the main ingredients are green chili, just like the one I have here, roasted green chili, and soup and potatoes. You can make it spicy or not. So the last of my flour in there. Flour is what makes the meatball harden. I've tried other things like crackers or rice, but the meatball just doesn't hold up as good as it does with the flour. It's already starting to smell really, really good. And it's just a little bit over a pound, but it's just enough because all the grandkids are here. So there's my sister, my daughter's helping me with the grandkids, her son, and then my son's boys are here. So we have a full house. And currently we have the occupational therapist is here working with my sister. My sister's under the weather because she had a chemotherapy injection. Those things must be strong, and so the leaves are feeling achy and unmotivated. So, if you could all say a prayer for her, I'd appreciate that. So, I'm just going to make little balls, and I'm going to take you with me to my stove where I have my water boiling. Let's see if I can position that where you can see. And I'm going to add some beef bouillon into my boiling water just for more flavor, and then the water's going to get the flavor from the balls. But your water has to be boiling, because if you throw them in there when the water's not boiling, then they fall apart. The other thing that's real important too is to grab ground beef. You could probably do them with turkey ground beef. You know what, guys? I forgot the green onion, but it's probably better because the little guys will probably eat it better without the green onion chunks in there. A good sirloin, or hi Melissa, a good sirloin, or a ground beef that has the least amount of fat. So it is a little messy. Some of your tomatoes and your cilantro will come loose from the meatball and get into that juice. You could also add some carrots and potatoes in there if you wanted to, and just cook it all up together. Makes it heartier, and it goes a little bit further. Hi Isabel, how are you doing? How's your family doing? I'm making albóndigas, coming to you from my kitchen to yours. Also, that beef bouillon and caldo de res gives your water color. But you could add any veggies in here. You could add corn if you wanted to. But I like them simple. Has anybody who's local here taken a drive to Mount Lemmon, Mayo? Do you know if Madera Canyon is open? Like, can you drive up there walk around as long as you respect the social distancing rules. I was watching a video on YouTube too where they're interviewing Bill Gates, and he talks back in 2016 about how there could be a virus breakout and how it could affect millions of people. And he says in a more recent video how quarantine is probably going to be the most effective, from keeping it spreading while they catch up with vaccines and more testing kits. But really, the warm weather and more testing kits and prevention, so that this stuff doesn't come back around in the winter season, just like the flu does. This ground beef is really sticky. So everything's in there, and I'm gonna let it cook for about half hour. And as it gets ready, the meatballs will harden, and you have a good, delicious soup. Thank you all for watching my live. Thank you for your support, and enjoy your lunch. Yeah, I put my cilantro seeds in cheese pot, and it's just gonna go in there along with my chile de apple and my bay leaf. That's it, guys. Un fuerte abrazo. Bye.